Hi everyone, this is Kathy Mamelin, Psychic Medium. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to a twin flame reading. I'm going to ask my spirit guides today, what are the thoughts and feelings of somebody that may be on your mind? You could definitely know this is a twin. You may want some guidance. You may be looking for some solutions to some things that you're thinking about or things that you may be going through right now. Take with you what connects to you, leave the rest for everybody else. But let's see what Spirit wants you to learn about this twin connection today. What is happening? What are the intentions? Where are we headed? Anything Spirit wants to share with me. So let's call in our guides. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's been newly guided here. Spirit, please share with me some loving messages. What is it that you need me to hear today? What is it that you have for us? I am listening for you now. I'm thinking about my twin. What does my twin want me to know? What's going on? I am listening for you now. I have boundaries, blocking somebody, holding your own space, cutting off contact. So did they cut you off? This feeling of, it was almost a stop, like she's got her stop sign up, stop pushing me. Okay. Stop pushing me away and talk to me. That's typical, and just talk to me. So there's a sense of, instead of running, instead of pushing, just stop for a minute and let's just talk. Wouldn't that be wonderful? I have gifts of love, tokens of affections. Little bit of a apology and gifts coming in, that they're really good at pushing me away, but then they're really good at kind of reeling me back in. It could be with gifts. It could be with things that they know that I want or need. Are they buying your love? Not necessarily. Maybe they're just trying to fix it. Just trying to fix things in a sense. They don't know how else to it. So sometimes they do it with tokens, tokens of love, and they do it with kindness of some kind. That could be their routine. I have discovery, finding out the truth, secrets coming out, hidden feelings. Secrets, that's always hard. This feeling of don't walk away, let's talk. Are they hiding something? Sometimes you just feel it in your soul that there's something going on, and you know that they're not acting the same. You know that they're acting differently. They're not looking at you the same. They're not responding to you the way that they used to. So sometimes you know it intuitively before you even get the answers. So if you are feeling that way, stay on that, stay on those feelings, because there probably is something going on that you need to talk to them about. I have a getaway. Maybe we need some time to be alone. Sometimes we're so busy with life that we just haven't had time alone in a long time. That could be part of the tokens of love. I want to take you away. I want to spend time with you. So right now I feel like I've got to find out why they're feeling the way they're feeling. I'm jealous. Okay. Wandering eyes. That could definitely be going on with this feeling of, are you keeping something from me? Are you interested in somebody else? That would definitely spark some jealousy. And I have getting clarity, seeing through the lies, being real and accepting the truth. The one thing that I know to be true is that the truth always comes out. So sometimes we have to be able to understand why somebody is doing what they're doing. Okay. Are they intentionally lying to you? Not necessarily. They're maybe just selfish and thinking that they're just living their own life, and they have, they're kind of entitled to do whatever they want with their time, regardless of who it hurts. And other times I feel like they just didn't think they're going to get caught partying, staying out all night, wanting to play the field. I feel like you've got somebody who there is a sense of, I didn't think I'd get caught. I'm going to say it that way. So unfortunately, you caught them in something, or you at least know what's going on. Let's see what the cards are saying. You know, people aren't naive. And if you feel like something's going on, there's probably something going on. You know, hours have changed, routines have changed. I'm running late. I'll see you later. I'm going out with the guys. You know, I'm going out with the girls. You know, things change. And there's a part of me that says, this person is pushing you away for a reason. Let's see. I have a 10 of Swords. I have an Ace of Wands. I have a 6 of Cups. And I have an 8 of Cups. Yeah, there's a sense of pushing you away. And my fear is they've done this before. They've ended it before. Then they come back with apologies. We try to fix things. They, you know, try to come back with gifts of love of some kind. I do feel like we know that this is a connection like no other. I will say that. I feel like no matter what happens between us, there's nobody else that I feel this attracted to or this crazy about. So that I struggle with. Even when I try to be with other people. I try to date other people, but there's something about this person that still lingers. It's always there. Nothing ever compares to this person. And this person probably has hurt you. I mean, they probably have done this more than once is what I'm feeling. So I really struggle with this person. And I just keep asking myself, like, why do I do this to myself? I have a Knight of Pentacles. I have a Knight of Wands. I have an Ace of Pentacles. And I have a 5 of Swords. So that came into me as the battle being over and this person kind of waking up a little bit to what's in front of them. I will say that. The Knights are moving forward in a direction of kind of taking charge of their emotions, taking charge of their energy, something along those lines. So, and then that Ace is an offer. It's almost as if this person has a wake-up call. They could have realized they've been hurting you. They could realize that the grass isn't greener on the other side is probably what happened. And they're realizing that, you know what, I do have it. This is like a wake-up call. This feels like a wake-up call to me that I'm realizing now what I have. And they're probably going to come crawling back. You know, if they've been pushing you away or they haven't been consistent, they haven't been themselves, they're probably going to realize that I'm going to either lose you or this isn't, you know, things are changing because of me. And there's a part of me that says, maybe you push them away because I'm tired of the games. I'm tired of the not knowing, or that, you know, we don't talk about, you know, what it is that you feel. Bottom of the deck, I have a Knight of Swords. So I definitely am feeling this overall energy of action of some kind. So I'm going to say they're ready to make a move. There's a sense of whatever they've been doing isn't working. It hasn't been working. And if this has been like a no contact or very low contact, you know, I'm going to say that something is going to shift soon, that they're going to realize that I'm going to lose you, or this isn't good. You know, again, I feel like we've been here before. Can I have some feeling, Spirit? What is it that you want for this connection? Why do I feel this way? Why do I feel like I have to push you away? Yeah, there's definitely, they're questioning their own actions at this point, and that's why I feel like they're ready to make a move. my life is a mess. Like I did this to myself, they're better off with you is how it feels. I don't want to be who I used to be. You deserve better. I've been trying to fix me. I've been trying to work on myself, something like that. How could you ever forgive the mess that I've made? So obviously something has happened. Something has been said or done. Like I said, the grass wasn't greener on the other side. They've made mistakes. I'm going to say the mistakes. There's something about big mistakes, they're saying. So you could be feeling that way. Please do what is best for your heart. I feel like that's more of a, I love you so much. You know what? I would let you go if that means that you're going to be happy. I shouldn't be holding on to you this way. I shouldn't be coming and going into your life. I know I'm playing with your heart. I know that I keep hurting you. So I do feel like this person's very much aware of what they're doing to you, but they don't understand why. They don't understand you're good to them. You deserve better. You are always there for them. You are loyal to them. So they just don't understand why they keep doing it. I want to be different. So they've got to learn something about themselves and change that in order to kind of break this cycle. So that's what they're struggling with. How do I change? And what do I change? Well, I think the first thing they have to change is either this feeling of being out and partying. That could be a big thing for them, or who they hang around with, or where they're putting their energy when they're not with you, something like that. Spirit, anything that we can learn that's blocking this connection. Let's see, only sex. Either you or your partners only want sex. You only reach out to me when you want sex, and that's not fair. You always come back and you want to kiss and make up, and that's not fair to me. And then, you're off again. So, I miss you. I want to be with you energy. So it has to be more than that. They've got to have to want more. Giving too much. You are being depleted because you give too much. You need to have a balance of give and take. At some point you hit a breaking point where I can't give anymore. And this person's starting to realize that, you know what, it doesn't matter how great the sex is if you're not getting the emotion with it. It doesn't matter. I need to feel loved. I need to feel like you want to be with me. So sometimes one person just gives so much more than the other. I'm not committed. Feeling like you're always chasing or being chased. You must be willing to commit to one person. Is this person capable of committing to one person? Is this person able to, and that maybe that's what they're struggling with, is I love you and I want to be with you more than anybody, but I can't wrap my head around that you'll be the only one I'm ever with for the rest of my life, or I'll never be able to have other choices. Hey, that's what it is. That's why it's called a commitment. Too soon. You get serious too soon. You get to know each other before committing fully. Maybe you fell in love very, very fast and they got scared. Sometimes we're totally into each other. We can't get enough of each other. And somebody wakes up and says, this is all happening way too soon. I need a little space to think about what it is that I want. Too passive. Take initiative to meet someone and keep the passion ignited. So one of us could be putting in a lot of effort into this to keep it exciting, and another person could be struggling with, I don't know, I don't feel the passion, or I've slowed down on the passion. It's too risky. You feel like it's not worth the risk, but opening your heart is a risk worth taking. Now, if this person keeps pushing you away, I could see where you're struggling with, it's definitely a risk for me to keep letting this person back into my heart. I fear that they're going to cheat on me. I feel like I'm not good enough for them in some way. So, or I'm not enough for them in some way. Spirit, can I have some additional feelings? What is it that you need my twin to know? Right now, I think you have a twin that's trying to find the answers. It's almost a feeling of they don't know what they want, but they want you, if that makes sense. Have my kids. I want to have a family with you. I know you'd be an amazing parent, and I dream of the day I can experience raising a family. Now, you may have talked about that, but if this person is always kind of on the fence of what they want, you're certainly not going to commit to having children with this person. So it's a little bit of empty promises there. Showing out. I'm acting like I don't care about what's happened between us, but I do. I just want to appear unbothered. I don't want to show you what I'm really feeling. So I'm hiding kind of behind this mask. I'm pretending everything's okay. Is it true? I heard you were dating someone. Is it true? Please tell me it isn't. So I pulled away maybe, and we're not talking. So you have every right to be with other people, but you know, that's usually what drives them crazy. The thought of you with someone else is driving me insane. So that's something that they always can't handle. You think that everything's fine, and all of a sudden, you know, they start pounding on your door because they get wind that you're dating somebody else. I'm jealous. I'm very jealous, and I can barely stand it. I think that what's happening is this person is, I don't want to say taking their time, but they have been for a while going back and forth with what it is that they want. And if you get sick and tired of that and you kind of said, I'm not doing this anymore, and you went out and said, I'm going to date other people, I want to be with other people, I feel like this person that's the reality that's hitting them is, I've gotten wind that you want to be with someone else. And they have to take pretty seriously, you know, the why do I act this way? Why do I pull away when you're the person I really want to be with? You're the person that I want to be with more than anyone. But they can't stand the idea. It's driving them insane, the thought of you being with someone else. So if you are dating or seeing other people at this point, they probably are going crazy. They probably are. Spirit, can I have one more of these? I have tears. When I think about you, I cry. So that could be you. That could be them. Needing time to heal. Let's end with this. Right now, I'm in a space where I need to focus on my healing and self-love. This isn't about you. It's about me. So they've obviously got a lot of mixed feelings. They don't know what they want. They've been pushing this love away, even though it's what they want. They don't like the idea of you being with someone else. So until this person gets in alignment with what it is that they want, they don't have anything to offer you right now other than a lot of back and forth. So they do need time to heal, and you should continue to be moving forward for yourself at this point, because unless this person really shows you that they've changed and they stop making this, you know, kind of pattern happen, I feel like you're going to always be wondering, are you hiding something? Or are you lying to me? Or am I going to catch something that I shouldn't? So right now, let this person heal. I'm going to say, if you are seeing somebody new, keep moving forward for yourself for now. If this is meant to be, it will be. It will come back. But you're growing. They definitely have some growing to do. And I think this jealousy is showing them that they really do have some emotional and spiritual growth that they have to work on. So let's ask Spirit to guide you both. These are difficult days and lots of mixed feelings. And twin flames are on a long journey. So just for today, love them from afar and allow your twin to do some work. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like, subscribe, ring the notification bell. Thank you always for your kind words. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, please go to my website, kathymamelinpsychicmedium.com. Check out my main channel or my pick a card channel for some additional readings, and I'll put those links in the description below. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and we'll see you all again real soon.